Hey guys, and welcome back to another train simulator video. Welcome aboard 2C12, a stopper to Arundel. You will drive as far as Three Bridges, calling at Clapham Junction, East Croydon, Purley, Hawley and Gatwick Airport en route. No delays are expected. Please pick up passengers and set up the train. Okay then. So this is a two-part scenario where we're going to be driving to, I believe, Arundel, is it? But obviously we're going to be only going to Three Bridges because that's where the route ends on that part of the route. So yeah, and then what we're going to be doing in part 2 is basically going back from Three Bridges back to London Victoria. Obviously a service from Arundel. I believe this comes from, it's a station on the Horsham branch, I believe, because I don't think I've heard it before. But if we were driving on the Southern lines, then we would be able to like drive all the way there, because I'm pretty sure that station is included on the route, but not all the, what you call it, the scenery is included yet, so might not look very good on video, it seems, I think. But yeah, we've got like a minute wait at London Victoria, and then our first stop is Clapham Junction, followed by East Croydon, Purley, Hawley, Gatwick Airport, and then we're going to be stopping at Three Bridges where the train will continue. The scenario will take around 50 minutes long, I believe, 50 to 55 minutes. And we are driving an 8-car train, so let's change this to 8. Quite empty London Victoria station actually. And here's a criminal scenario if you're wondering if you can't find it when you download it. But yeah, let's get going. So stop Clapham Junction. Now there is one AI train which I don't have, which is a Class 460 Gatwick Express, which I don't own, so you won't be able to see any in this scenario, but if you do own it, then you will be able to see some as AI. There's a Class 455/8 coming into London Victoria. Okay, it is raining, which I didn't, I should have realized because obviously we were underneath the shelter, but now we're outside the station, so obviously it's gonna make the windows wet now, so it's on the wipers. It's actually a miserable day in London, so as you can see. But it is 8 o'clock in the morning, so it should be peak hours. And again, I'm not seeing many trains, so that's a bit disappointing. And no Southeastern services either, so that's a bit weird. Maybe they're on strike or something, I'm not too sure. Now you would expect trains coming out of London Victoria at this time to be really busy. With like 15 to 20 trains coming in and out. These wipers are have a very interesting sound. That's actually, I think I've never heard the wipers with the sound pack before, and they're really bad. I think I don't really like it. It's really annoying. But we got no choice. We have to put the wipers on because otherwise we won't see. So. That's actually really annoying. You know what? I'm just gonna turn it off. If it really covers the screen, then we'll turn it back on, but it's really, really annoying sounds. I don't know why. Coming into Clapham Junction, we should be seeing some Western Railway trains coming on those lines, but unfortunately doesn't seem like he's added any, which is very disappointing. Unless he's using a reskin for, I'm not too sure. I must have checked. I'm pretty sure he isn't. There's no reskins in this scenario, but I could be wrong. Approaching Clapham Junction, platform 13. Okay, there's only class 377s. I can't even see any class 378s, so not too sure what's happening with the AI, unless he's not added any, apart from 377s and 455s. That's actually really disappointing in my opinion. Actually, there's a class 450 actually. And there's no class 378s unfortunately, but what can you do? The brakes on this train are pretty good, so should have no trouble slowing this train down. I believe we meant to stop there, but oh well, doesn't matter too much. Welcome to Clapham Junction. Got 450 here, which I believe is going back to London, not London Victoria, London Waterloo. Unless it's going to Portsmouth. I believe this platform goes towards this side or that side, I'm not too sure actually. Well, we'll know in a minute once it departs. And obviously it has the old South West Trains livery. And there's a patch on I think UK Route Design's website where you can get the logo, South West Trains, etc. and obviously the circles I believe. So yeah, just making the livery a bit more realistic. Got a bit of weight at Clapham Junction. Yeah, Clapham Junctions are really empty. No trains on the sidings at all. So these tracks are also used by South Western Railway. So essentially this platform 3, 4 and 5 is for services in Reading and towards Windsor, Neath and Riverside, etc. via Richmond. Which is the train I take in real life, so I should know that. Should be ready to depart soon. Departing at A09 I believe, yes we are. And next stop is East Croydon, which is about a 10 minutes journey to there. And a 4-minute wait actually, which is not really what I want, but what can you do? Should take around, I don't know, 10 minutes to reach there. So we should be on time, pretty much. And it should be a clear run as well, so that's not too bad. But we don't want to be speeding, because we will lose some points. So after that is Purely, which is like 3 miles away. And Hawley, which is another 12 miles. And going Airport, and then 3 bridges, so not bad. I believe this is South Croydon. Yes, it is. Makes sense, one station after East Croydon. I'm actually going to be really early actually, so I might just travel around 55 miles an hour. No point reaching East Croydon a bit early because we will just get a red signal, which I most likely will pass, so I don't pay attention too much. East Croydon is saying reach the 823-824, but on here it says we have to reach at 819, so it should kind of make sense because I don't think like we would have to drive really slow to arrive at 823 because it's still 10 minutes away and we're only like 5 miles away from East Croydon, so don't think that's going to be happening. For now. On a class 377. Probably going to London Victoria. Where do those tracks go? Those tracks go to, oh, that's the one for Thameslink services towards Tooting and each Mitcham Eastfield, and it came from Streatham. And I believe this all the way goes up to London Bridge. Yeah, it does. That would be kind of cool if they had the whole Thameslink loop in the game, but unfortunately not. How passengers are doing, which actually no passengers at all, which is hilarious. Peak times and no passengers at all, which is very realistic. I know it's raining outside, but come on, at least put some passengers. I'm not too sure if it's down to the actual person who made this scenario to add passengers on the train, but it would be nice to see at least like 1 or 2. instead of it being completely dead. I think from the outside you can see passengers. Yeah, you can. Look at that. There's one passenger there, one over there, two more there. There's definitely passengers there, but maybe you can't see them, I guess. Which makes absolutely no sense. No, we can go a bit faster now. Going a bit too slow. It's not raining too much actually, so we can still, the visibility is still clear. Let's arrive at Norbury. So Three Bridges is all the way here, and obviously the Horsham branch carries on towards here, towards Crawley and Horsham. I think the station that this train is going to is after Horsham, I believe. Wait, is Horsham on the map? No, it's not. Only Crawley is. It would have been cool if you could go all the way to Crawley, but I don't think the station's actually made on the route, so... Two and a half miles away from East Croydon now, so we are still actually really early, so would have liked a bit more tighter timetable, but what can you do? Hopefully the ones after that is like pretty tight, because since they are quite close to each other, apart from Pioli and Horley station. I'm pretty sure the wipers don't sound like this before, you know. Or is it the sound pack that's making it sound like that? That's actually really annoying. It sounds absolutely awful. I believe this is Streatham, no, it's Thornton Heath. Streatham Hill I think is after, or have we passed there already? I'm not too sure actually. We might have already. And we have to depart East Croydon at 8:23, so even if we arrive at 8:21, we should be okay. Oh, this is a 2-minute wait then. I think we can go slightly faster, maybe 40, 45. There is a speed limit just before each one anyway of 45, so we can't go faster than that. Selhurst. Some more branch lines go towards the left hand side. I'm not too sure which one that is. Yeah, I can't remember. Can check if I want. But that goes to West Croydon. Oh, that makes sense. Wait, that's on that side. West Croydon. I actually did a scenario for West Croydon to I believe London Bridge, or was it London Victoria, and so I should know that. We're now approaching East Croydon, change it for Thameslink services, other southern services, and yeah, that's pretty much it actually. You can't get Gateway Express from here because it doesn't stop at the station. I think that's an A-car marker. Yes it is. Perfect. Now I've got a long way to East Croydon, unfortunately, so... Let's see if there's any other trains at the station. I don't think there is, actually. Okay, there's this one. This one goes towards, London Victoria. It's not in service, though, unfortunately. Or maybe it is. Well, it's closing its door, so it must be. That's interesting. Now, if the train's going, why would you put not in service at the front of the train? I'm not too sure why people do that. But in next scenarios, I feel like it's a bit lazy from them. But there's a filming service. There we go. We're actually seeing some nice AI now, which is nice to see. Actually, that's a southeastern service. So I'm guessing. Wait, he didn't add any Class 375s at London Victoria, and he's using this as a filming service. So that's a bit interesting, nonetheless. But okay. Now, I don't mind him using it as a Class 387, but at least add some of those at London Victoria Station, because obviously it's peak times and you would expect London Victoria to be busy with southeastern and southern services coming in and out of the station, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, ready to part anytime now, so yeah, mind those. Next stop is Pioli. So I can read these two signs, but this one's like really blurry. Approved high visibility, I think it says. Clothing. I can't really read the rest anyways, so anyways. Okay. If you're ready to depart, please note that you may expect adverse signals approaching Purley in order to allow another train to switch lines. Okay then. Nice. If you have a green signal, so we are okay to go. It stopped raining actually. Yeah, it has. That's good. At least I don't have to listen to those annoying wipers anymore. So what train is switching tracks in front of us? Not too sure actually. So that's that station. I don't know actually. Maybe a train behind us is gonna take over us. That was a Brighton to Bedford service. That's what do you call it? Filming service, which was a south eastern train. Unfortunately, it's still raining, so. Is that a red signal for us? No, I think we're good. I wouldn't imagine anyone's holding us up now because otherwise we would be late. Arriving at Pioli. I think it's called Purley, not Pioli. I'm not too sure why I say that. Purley. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. do see a yellow signal, so we might have to slow down now. It's a double yellow? Yes it is. It's not a red signal, so that's good. I think we should be good now. That's in the yellow, which is fine. There's a red signal, that's interesting. But I believe it just changed to green now, so we're good. It might be slightly late actually, to be fair, so it's a bit disappointing. Okay, let's heavy braking now. Good. Yeah, a couple of seconds late, well that's okay. I'm sure it'll give us tick still. Hopefully perfect points. Welcome to Purely. Changer for, I guess, other services, and I believe there's a branch line to, there's a Catesham, is it? Where does this go? Let me see. Yeah, Catesham. So if you want to go to Catesham, then obviously change here. And East Croydon is, I think, South Croydon, is it? Yeah, South Croydon. Now we got a long journey to Hawley, which should be somewhere. Oh, there it is, 12 miles away. Gatwick Airport 13 miles, and then Freebridge is 16 miles away, so yeah. I wonder if this is a real live service. I'm guessing it is. It just was added to the workshop like yesterday or the day before, so I thought like, let me play it because it looked interesting. I haven't really played on the London Brighton route for a while now, and it would be nice to go back onto it with the Class 377. I believe this is the first route I bought, the London Brighton route, because I think for most people the London Brighton route was the best route back then. Obviously there's a lot more better routes now, but back then this was one of the best routes. And it is a full route, if you, unlike some of the other ones which are not finished. Like, starts from London, Victoria, and goes all the way to Brighton. Okay, next up, Hawley, let's get going. Should be a clear run now though. Since we're going outside London. Speed limit should go up. Actually, it's already 90 miles an hour. Brighton, Fast, Colston. And that must be the Colston branch, which goes towards Reigate, I believe. Yeah. Is it? Yeah, Reedham is there, so. Then he goes to Colston Town and towards Reigate, which is down there. Is that Reigate? No, that's Chipstead. That goes to Tatham Corner actually, my bad. Reigate branch, you should be somewhere. Is it this one? This is a Corpus, that's our branch. It must be here somewhere. I'm a bit sick at the moment, so I do apologize if I don't sound as I normally do, or if I'm sniffing. Still a really bad weather in London. Not as bad as the last couple of weeks, but it's still a lot of rain happening in London at the moment, so it's not great in my opinion, but I would prefer it over the hot weather because I'm not really a hot weather guy, if you know what I mean, because if it's really hot outside and then I can't really do anything inside, even if the fan's on, I feel like doing nothing. At least with the cold weather you can run the heating and then you're okay. Okay, we're definitely in the wipers now. We are going in the tunnel now, yes we are. And see you on the other side. I don't think it's a very long tunnel, but yeah, there we go, there's the outside of it already. It is a long tunnel, my bad. A lot longer than I thought. It seems like the entrance is coming closer, but it's actually not. If we want the other line, we would go to Red Hill, but obviously we're going straight towards Three Bridges, so obviously we skipped that part, which is better for us anyway. Got speed limit changed to 18 and back up to 90, but yeah, I think we'll go back down to 70 anyway, because we are approaching Hawley very soon. I think that's Earlswood Station, I believe. I'm pretty sure of it. Yes it was. Yeah, Earlswood. Let's go faster. Probably see a Hawley station from Gatwick Airport actually, to be fair. One of those two stations which are really close to each other. Just like Clapham High Street and Wandsworth Road Station on the East London line. That's what you call it, I think, yeah. We're traveling far too fast and we're gonna arrive a bit too early as well, so. ETA 40:49, so we've got like a minute wait when we arrive there, so should be good. You can even see Gatwick Airport on the HUD. Shows how close those two stations are. Let's probably slow down now. The brakes on the train are very good, but I think going from 70 to 0 is very practical just before we arrive at a platform. Gatwick Airport is just over there, if you can see. I'll guard the cab and just show you. So if we zoom in, it's pretty much there. It's quite foggy as well, so you can't see that clearly, but yeah. If you just go, oops, let's go free cam. Let's go, stand here right at the end of the platform and just zoom in, and you can see it. It's an interesting station, this Horley station, you know. Got 2 train tracks here, and 2 over here. London to Brighton, another way to travel, okay. That must be one of the old trains I used to run on this line. Obviously now we got the class 377s. I'll be honest, I'm not too sure what the point of the station is. Because it's so close to Gatwick Airport, I guess there's no point, in my opinion. Kind of a pointless station in my opinion, but anyways. Probably not used by many passengers, maybe. Do another class 377. Is it stopping here? I'm guessing it is. Or maybe it's not. I'm not too sure. We'll soon find out. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, it's 8:42 and we're oh wow, we have to actually depart 8:45. I didn't actually realize this. Wow. Gatwick Airport is 8:47, 8:47, and then obviously 3 bridges. Well, I'm not too sure why we're waiting 3 minutes here. I'll be honest. What's the point? Like, come on. I guess I could just skip this part. If I don't, then I'll just give you this view of the 377 and then be back when we are ready to depart. Okay, we are almost ready to depart. Mind the doors. Next stop is Gatwick Airport. It's just down the road. You can really walk it. Actually, if you ran, like, you could have got there before this train actually reached there, because obviously we waited here 3 minutes, so yeah, that would be a lot faster. We have a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit, so we need to slow down again. I think we're switching tracks, I believe that's why. We have a speed limit change. I didn't actually pass the signal and it was minusing points already, which is not really right in my opinion. On the HUD it said I was still obviously before the actual signal on the HUD, so obviously I did slow down right to the end at the last second, but yeah. Sometimes it lets you go like 1 mile above the speed limit and it doesn't penalize you, and sometimes it penalizes you even though like you haven't even reached the signal on the actual HUD or in the game and it says you're speeding. So yeah, that's a bit broken unfortunately, but that's okay. We lost 4 points, which is not the end of the world, I guess. So we got 1 stop after this, which is not Gatwick Airport, we are at Gatwick Airport, aren't we? Three Bridges. Could take a screenshot because why not? Three Bridges is 2.5 miles away, so yeah. So we got 808 points, so I don't think we could even get like 1,000 points out of 1,000 anyway, so I don't even think it mattered too much. That's a double yellow signal, so to be fair, we're gonna pretty much reach on time anyway, so maybe there's a train ahead of us, I'm guessing. Or should hopefully change by the time we reach there. Now let's clear this signal and then we'll check on the map. It should be a clear run. There shouldn't be any trains in front of us. No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, Three Bridges is there, so... Oh, we're switching tracks, that's probably why. So obviously we're turning towards the right hand side, and we're not going straight to Brighton, we're turning to the right towards the Horsham, so... Obviously on the left hand side we're in the wrong piece of track. We're actually going to reach Three Bridges a bit late, so I don't think it's given us enough time to actually reach there. So it's so we got a red signal. Interesting. Is that even our signal? It should be fine because it's already 8:50 and so we've got just a minute to reach there. think we're gonna switch tracks one more time as well, I believe. Yes, we are. Because we need to go on these platforms on the right hand side, not the left ones. The left ones are just for services that go towards Brighton. We might actually reach on time, surprisingly. We'll be a few seconds late, but overall pretty much on time. And welcome to Three Bridges, where this scenario will end. And this will continue towards the right hand side, towards here, towards Crawley, and then Horsham. I just wanted to check if Crawley Station is actually made. Okay, it is on the map, but obviously I don't think the platform's there or anything. Maybe it is, let me check. No, this is a bridge. So yeah, this is Crawley Station, but obviously I haven't actually made anything, no signs or anything, but yeah. That ends the scenario, 951 points, not bad. So there's a maximum of 955 points available on that scenario because we lost 4 points. -2 and -2 for speeding, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like, share it with friends, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.